Vande Mataram, Jai Hind friends. Last time the different properties related to carbon I explained you. Now in this part we will try to understand the saturated and unsaturated carbon compounds. So first of all try to understand the meaning of saturated and unsaturated. In Hindi and Gujarati the meaning of saturated is santrupt. In Gujarati I say dharai gayelo. Means if your stomach is full of food, there is no scope to intact food further, that situation is called the saturation. Okay, saturation may be in any place. This is one example only. So what do you mean by saturation in the matter of carbon? Means if there is no further possibility that carbon can do chemical reaction, that is called saturated. If there is a possibility of further chemical reaction, then it is called unsaturated. Is it clear? And how we are able to determine that? If single bond is there, okay, the single bond is there between carbon and carbon, then that is you are unsaturated. Okay, if bond is more than double or triple, then it is a saturated. So let's talk about it. See here. We have already seen the structure of methane. Another compound formed between the carbon and hydrogen is ethane with the formula of C2H6. Its structure I am going to show you just now. Okay. In order to arrive at the structure of simple carbon compound, the first step to the link the carbon atom together with single bond and then use of the hydrogen atom to satisfy the remaining valencies of carbon. For example, the structure of ethane is arrived as follow. See here, I am showing you. Basically, it is C2H6. It means there is carbon and carbon. There is single bond between carbon and carbon. Now, how many atoms of hydrogen are there? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. H, 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 H and H. So ethane, it will make this kind of a structure. Is it clear? Just see further. आगे देखते हैं और. So the example of the structure of ethane is as shown in your board. 3 valencies of each carbon atom remain unsatisfied, so hydrogen bonded to 3 hydrogen atom giving. Okay, now further it is asking, can you draw the structure of propane? C3H8. Yes, we can do that. C3 means carbon single bond, carbon single bond, carbon, and H8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and all are associated with single bond. Okay, there is no double bond. Okay. Now see here. Will you see that the valencies of all atoms are satisfied by a single bond between them? Such carbon compound are called saturated compound. Okay, all these are the example of saturated. Okay, saturated. Okay, means you keep one thing in your mind, wherever the single bond is there, they all are the example of saturated hydrocarbon. Okay, means there are no chances further chemical reaction. It is over there. Okay. We see that one valency, one carbon atom remain unsatisfied, and this satisfied only if true there is a double bond between the 2 carbons. Okay, if there is double bond, if double bond is there between carbon and carbon atom, then there may be chances that it may be break up. So if double bond is there, then it is unsaturated. Okay, if single bond is there, then it is saturated hydrocarbon. Is it clear? See, the electron dot structure for ethane is given. Yet another compound of hydrogen and carbon has the formula C2H2 is called the ethine. We can draw the structure of this. How many bonds are necessary between two carbon atoms in order to satisfy this valency? Such compound of carbon have the double or triple bond between them. Carbon atom are known the unsaturated. See, wherever the double and triple bond are there, that is the unsaturated. If single bond is there, that is the saturated hydrocarbon. Now we can see the chain, branches and rings, how it has formed. So you can see in the page number 64. Okay, here it is given. I am showing you this. You can just see. This is methane, ethane, propane and butane and pentane and hexane. Okay, if you see here, methane CH4 means single carbon and 4 hydrogen. So H, see, you can see here. This structure is like this way. Second is the ethane C2H6 double carbon and hydrogen, like this way structure is formed. Okay, you can see this one in your page number 64. आप ये देख सकते हो वहाँ पर. Okay. We mentioned the carbon compound methane, ethane and propane containing respectively 1, 2 and 3 carbon atoms. Such chain of carbon atom can contain many more carbon atoms and name the structure of 6 of the 7 are given here. Okay, with just now I will show you. Let us take another look of butane. If we make the carbon skeleton with 4 carbon atoms, we can see the 2 different possibility. Okay, now I am showing you here, just see it. See, single chain carbon, 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 carbon. Even it can make like this way. See, single chain and like this way. Carbon, carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If filling the remain valencies with hydrogen, if you will make this, then it will be like this way. And if you think about it, then how it will be? कैसे करके इसको कवर करना है, that is the thing. Now see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it clear? So, we can get both the structure have the same formula. Such compound with identical molecules formula but the different structure are called the structural isomer. Question may be asked, what is the structural isomer? Okay. In addition to state the branched hydrocarbon chain, some compound have the atom arranged the form of ring. Okay, that one also I am showing you. देख सकते हो आप लोग यहाँ पे वो ring structure में होगा बच्चों. जैसे यहाँ पे आप लोग देखो C C C C C C. Okay. अब अगर आप इनका जो है अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर देखते हो 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 बराबर है, ये 6 है तो H अब 12 हो जाएगा आपका. H सब में 2 2 हो जाएंगे. H 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 like this way. Is it clear? Now electron do structure of the straight chain, branch chain and cyclic bond compound all may be saturated or unsaturated. For example, you see the example of benzene. Benzene is unsaturated because there is a double bond between the carbon. See here. C, then double bond, then carbon, again C, carbon, then double bond, carbon, then C, then double bond, carbon, and then C. Okay, and again here H, 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 and C6H6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there between the two carbon chain there is a double bond, so this is your unsaturated. There may be chances this chain may be break up. Okay. All the carbon compounds which contain only carbon and hydrogen is called the hydrocarbon. Among these, the saturated hydrocarbon are called the alkanes. Just keep in your mind, the unsaturated hydrocarbon contain one or more double bond is called the alkenes. Okay, there is a difference in the pronunciation. Those containing one or more triple bond are called the alkynes. Okay, now another thing is given. It is not so, children, that always carbon has chemically reacted with hydrogen only. Okay, but carbon at the same time reacted with all halogen groups. याद करो halogen groups. 70 नंबर का टेबल किसमें आपका पीरियडिक टेबल में क्लोरीन, फ्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन, जहां पर भी जो है एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन की जरूरत पड़ेगी वहां पर जो है हाइड्रोजन उनके साथ में केमिकल रिएक्शन करेगा. सो दैट ऑल आर द हैलोजेंस. तो हैलोजेंस ग्रुप के साथ में भी जो है ये चेन क्रिएट कर सकता है, कर लेता है ये इजीली. बराबर है. ओके, सो दैट इज द थिंग. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि कार्बन जो है सिर्फ हाइड्रोजन के साथ में केमिकल रिएक्शन करता है, लेकिन हैलाइड ग्रुप के साथ में भी केमिकल रिएक्शन करता है. एंड आफ्टर दैट द नेक्स्ट पार्ट दैट इज द होमोलोगस सीरीज. बराबर है. इसको हम लोग अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे. दैट इज द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. एंड सोपोनिफिकेशन, साबुन कैसे बनता है, इसको हम लोग अगले पार्ट में अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे. तो यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने हाउ कार्बन शो इट्स सैचुरेशन और अनसैचुरेशन सिचुएशन, कैसे उसका स्ट्रक्चर तैयार होता है, दैट आई एक्सप्लेन यू. ओके, डिफरेंट जो आपके हाइड्रोकार्बन से मीथेन, इथेन, प्रोपेन, ब्यूटेन, हेक्सेन, पेंटेन, ओके, किस तरह से उनके बॉन्ड्स क्रिएट होते हैं, बिकॉज ऑल दिस स्ट्रक्चर आर इम्पोर्टेंट इन एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. आपको ये सब समझना बहुत जरूरी होगा और इसके ऊपर प्रैक्टिस भी करनी पड़ेगी. इज इट क्लियर? सो वॉट एवर द रिमेनिंग पार्ट इज देयर वी विल डिस्कस इन नेक्स्ट lecture. Okay, bye, see you all. Take care.